What's up, y'all? This is Panama Steve right here at Pacific Vibe Studios. In the building tonight, we have good old Scinny Locc, another San Jose native, Southside to be exact.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome on in. Introduce yourself.
Thank
Tell
you.
everybody about yourself, bro.
Man, so, Triple SJ representative, you already know, from Southside San Jose, right in between Seven Trees Round Table. Grew up right there by Coy Park, so it's like all Southside's my home, from Seven Trees to Round Table all the way back up to Crime Zone. Like, there ain't a motherfucking place around that I ain't been on foot. So nowadays, it's just like, niggas see me, and it's just like, oh, shit, I remember you when you was little. So it's just like, now they see me, and they still call me Little Joe. And I'm like, bruh, I ain't little no more, so you guys quit that shit.
That's how I feel about the West Side. Cause
Feel me?
My dad was over here on San Carlos and Meridian, and my mom's over there way in the deep West by the Westgate area. So I was spread thin as well.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I can dig it. That's what's up, man. Yeah, welcome on in. And yeah, you're a 90s baby. I see it.
Sir, 90s baby with no baby still, at least that I know of. There's been a few that told me I don't know, but I'm like, until I get that paternity test, I ain't around.
So we obviously see you ripping with it.
Yes, sir.
So tell us a little bit about your upbringing and your gang life, and maybe your background with your family. Tell us a little bit about yourself, bro.
My upbringing, it was really like my sister. So before even all of that, like, I grew up on the South Side, so it was nothing but homeboys around. Like, Barrio Mas Chingon, fucking Barrio Local Villains. Like, it was kicking it with nothing but homeboys growing up.
Right.
So then went to Herman at first, got kicked out because some little scraps wanted to jump me. And I'm like, all right, I don't know much about this shit. I heard 4 of them want to jump me. I'm going to bring a knife to school. Knife was in my pocket, and it was a kitchen knife, so it's poking me at my hip and shit. And I'm like, take it out of my pocket to switch it, put it in my backpack. And this little Asian girl sees, and she's just like, hey, Joe got a knife. Woo. So get caught up in class, get suspended, and my mom can't come pick me up. So they're like, oh, we're going to let you walk home. If you know Herman, as soon as you leave the cross field track,
This
hill.
is junior high school.
Yeah, there's that hill. As soon as you go over that hill, there's a playground right there. So I'm crossing the hill. I get to the top of the hill, and that little scrap and his older brothers are chilling right there. And I'm like, fuck, I don't got my damn blade now. Get jumped, go home. My brother starts talking all this shit. Mind you, my brother used to kick it with all the homeboys too. So that's why I was like, let's kick it with these fools. So all that shit happens. I get sent to the academy. Now, at the time, the academy was nothing but homeboys. So they was already schooling me like, hey, homie, where you from? Like, what's your favorite color? Me not knowing shit about the gang life at first, these niggas were looking at me like I was stupid. Oh, yeah, I kick it with the homeboys, but my favorite color, blue. And they're like, what the fuck? All right, bro, what's your favorite number then? I used to be into Black Magic growing up, so these niggas looked at me like I was really fucking with them. I was like, my favorite number 13. They're like,
oh, shit.
Bro, you was scrap. And I was like, no, I don't like them niggas. What the fuck? They're like, bro, what?
So everything is explaining.
Yeah, so I just started kicking with them more and more. And I was like, bro, I get down with y'all, but like, just growing up, blue's been like a beautiful color to me. They're like, beautiful. I was like, that's just how I talk. So then once again, going to this middle school, I get jumped by some scraps from Pokeway. All the homeboys wake me up, and they're like, bruh, we know who your sister is now. Like, are you going to roll with us, or are you going to call your sister? And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? So they call my sister, and they're like, hey, your brother just got jumped. We need to do something about this. So what the fuck's going on? My sister's like, give me the address. Y'all pull up over there. I'm going to meet y'all over there. So we get there. I'm probably like 15, 20 little homeboys. I'm the only nigga in all black. Everybody else flamed up. We getting down. Boom, boom, boom. All of a sudden, you see 3 vans pull up. I'm thinking more scraps are pulling up. 3 vans full of females jump out. It's my sister and all her homegirls.
Shit.
They just boom, 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 boom. Mind you, my sister's 10 years older than me. So I'm sitting there looking at my sister like, Jen, you can't be hitting some of these motherfuckers. Like, you will go to jail.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it. My sister jumps me. Not jumps me. She grabs me, throws me in the van. She's like, nigga, you a nigga. Stop wearing all this red. You from Southside. I'm going to put you on. I'm like, what the fuck? So she takes me over the trees. She starts introducing me to all the big homies. R.I.P. to my OG motherfucking Young Life. You already know that nigga is the one that taught me everything about my shit. The homie Big BK, R.I.P. Man, so them niggas really taught me like the game, put me on fucking making money, telling me how to like pay my dues to who I need to pay my dues to, how to carry myself at all times. So I was just like this skinny nigga that a lot of people try to push over because they see a skinny nigga trying to be him. And I'm like, nah, I really am him. So come try me. So at first, a lot of niggas was doing the one-on-one. So I was like, all right, cool, let me catch my little one-on-one. But then afterwards, niggas started seeing I'm a skinny nigga. I throw my bones into this shit. So niggas started jumping me. And that's when I really started, motherfuckers was like, damn, that skinny motherfucker, that's that skinny motherfucker. So finally it got around back to the hood and they were like, bruh, it's either you was gonna be bones, but we've been hearing you that skinny nigga. So nigga, your name's Skinny now, cuz. And I was like, all right, cuz, for sure. That night, they told me, all right, nigga, we're going to have to put you on a mission, see how much money you can make in one night. Bad call. I was a knucklehead back then. I was a little e-tard. I used to pop hella pills. So I was one night, popped probably like 3 thizzles, and they were the triple stacks. I was on like motherfucking Donkey Kong. Me and my boy, when we went out, and we was at first just trying to break in the car, steal what we can get. Next thing you know, we look in the car and there's a pistol. Hey, nigga, you know that motherfucking store on Round Table? You know the Stop and Rob? Let's go hit it, cuz. So we went, boom, hit that shit. We probably came up on like maybe $2,000. Being a freshman in high school, that's a lot of money to get in one night. So we fucking take that shit back to the hood, and I was like, hey, what's good? And they were like, damn, bro, what the fuck did you do? So I went and told them, went and hit the fucking store, went and did it. And they're like, man, little nigga, give me that shit. You can keep the money, but take everything else and get the fuck out of here. So I was like, all right, went back. As soon as I get back to my house, my older sister's standing there like, I just got the call. I know what you did. Where the fuck is it? I was like, where's what? She's all, I ain't tripping on the money. Where the fuck's the thing? And I'm like, I don't even got it no more. Like, it's gone. She was like, all right, bro, just for me not to say nothing, break me off with a little bit of something. So I gave her a little 200 just to, but that's my big sister. She, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't know how to like stack my money, how to treat a woman, how to go get a job. Like shout out my big sister, Jennifer Steele. Like if any of y'all know her, Miss 211, like that not only is that my big sister, that's my big homie on my mama. Like that's the one I'm gonna ride for no matter who. Like she put me on. My big homies put me on, so like niggas know exactly how I'm stepping.
No, it's a beautiful thing.
Exactly.
Somebody, take you under their wing like that,
right,
and lace you
like,
up, right?
Especially motherfuckers don't really know my mom's side. We all have the same mom, but we all got different dads. So being in the Bay Area, you're like, oh, the Bay Area makes you diverse. My family made me diverse. Like my oldest brother, he's Spanish and Japanese. My older sister, she's German and Japanese. I'm Jamaican and Japanese, and then my little brother's African and Japanese. So it's just like we got a whole boiling pot when it comes down to Thanksgiving over there. Like it's crazy. But yeah, just that whole upbringing, my mom, like always being at work, being on the grind for her kids, like gave us a lot of free time. So if it wasn't for my sister, like who knows where I would have been. I probably would have been out in the streets being a junkie or some shit. So like my sister really kept my head on straight. She told me what to do, what not to do, like just the whole get down, really.
Damn, so you've been with it since junior high school, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Shout out to your sister. That's real cool to have somebody, looking out for you and you to look up to at the same time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's really cool, man. So like what's up with like, I know you've been spitting for a long time. Tell us a little bit about, your music and all that.
Man, so if people really know me, they know I've been like musically talented since like elementary school. Like I've always been that person. I'll hear a song and almost on some Drake shit, just try to flip up a few words and be like, oh, this is my remix. Mm-hmm. But then like by middle school, that's when I really started taking songs and like listening to a beat and not trying to copy the cadence, but like copy the cadence of the hook and then do my own remix. And then people were like, damn, dude, like you got something going on. The whole time I was just freestyling, like all off the top of the dome. So every now and then I would write a little something, but it was just building up, building up, building up. I would go do shows where I would just hop on stage where it was like an open mic cypher, just start freestyling. And everywhere I went, people would be like, cuz, get your ass in the studio. Get your ass in the studio. And I'd be like, man, all right. Everybody would be like, hey, cuz, I'll give you some studio time for the low. But then as soon as I hit them niggas up, it'd be like, poof, nowhere to be good. No,
Right.
Can't find them. So finally, as of like 2-3 years ago, I started chilling with my Usos. And my boy Super Us was just like, cuz, my boy Nico, who knows you, said you spit, and I need you on a track. So not even on some shit that I be doing. I usually be doing like that rap. My nigga had an R&B hit, and he was just like, bro, I need you on this. I need you to spit some real shit on this. So I was like, all right, cuz, let me hear the hook. And it was supposed to be our remix of Usher and Alicia Keys' My Boo. Mm-hmm. It was called My Baby. And my boy started spitting it, and I'm just sitting there thinking like, bro, the song's called My Baby. Nigga, I'm single. I ain't got a baby right now. Like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, you know what, nigga, I'm from San Ho. I'm just going to spit about the type of females I like. So I started just spitting about a Latina having hella ass and woo-woo. My boy's just like, nigga, right here. He dropped his album, and the fucking most played song on his album was that song, My Baby.
Your shit.
So I was just like, cuz, and everybody was hitting him up like, nigga, you need to do more tracks with this nigga. Like, we need to hear this shit. So boom, the very next album, he was supposed to do It's the Oos, Volume 2. But instead of doing that, we went straight into Code Blue Mixtape Volume 1. So the whole shit was, at first we were just getting hella high up in his garage. Like, all right, if we're gonna do this, we gotta come up with a name for the group. We're sitting there hella high, drinking Mountain Dew, smoking hella bud, and we're like, how about Code Dew? He's like, nah. And I even looked at him. I was like, yeah, you know what? That is a little weird. Took another hit of the blunt, and I was like, how about Code Blue? And he was like, you know what? I kind of like that, especially because we both riders. And I was like, no. Think about it. Code Blue has a double meaning. If we already did a song that was R&B and niggas like that shit, wait till they hear our rap.
Right.
On that double meaning shit. We do R&B and we do rap. So we instantly started doing that shit, and motherfuckers was just like, bruh. After the first album, niggas was already like, bro, we need videos. Instantly hitting us up in the DMs. So the first video we dropped was actually, wasn't even on the album. We did a whole nother song called Don't Get Me Started. It was to that Sierra beat, the Goodies. Man, we had niggas up in the park. We had the Camaro swinging it. We was out there straight doing it. Huh? And people was like, damn, who the fuck are these people? That video hit 1,000 in like less than a week. So we're like, all right, cool. Let's go drop another video. So like within a year, we probably dropped a video every month. My boy ended up moving. So then I was like, you know what? Let me start doing my little thing, but I'm going to keep Code Blue alive. So we kept pushing that music, kept dropping videos for Code Blue. And as of right now, I'm actually working on my solo album. I got a few features from like Drew Masfrio, Paulo the Snowman. I'm trying to get one from Don Diesel. A-Money, Louis B. The Name. I'm trying to get some real San Ho hitters on this one so people know like I ain't just somebody. I actually got like San Ho stepping with me. Like I ain't just no regular ordinary Joe. Mind you, my name is Joe, but that's just how we keep it rocking. You feel me?
So you got all San Ho heads with you?
All San Ho. West side, north side, south side, beautiful. East side. Like it's just San Ho love.
Hell yeah. No, that's beautiful what you're working on, man. And keep it right here out of the 408.
Exactly.
Right?
Like even most people be like, hey, bro, like I go out here to Richmond for a studio. I get my beats out here in Frisco. Like my beats and my studio. I shout out my producer, Henny Boy Zoo. I got this little Indian dude from the east side. He makes all my beats. He got a studio right there in his room. Like even if anybody wanted to, he has a whole website that you could just go onto and type in like whatever genre type of beat or like a artist type beat.
And he'll work with you. Huh?
And he'll work with you. Like, bruh's really about making money, and it's not like some of these other artists where it's like 500, 600 a beat. He's got beats for like 30, 40 bucks on there. And bruh really doing it. You just got to be able to make some time with him because, you know, he also got a 9 to 5.
Right.
But it's just all saying home. I'm just trying to keep it local.
As far as that goes,
Exactly.
we got a studio right here, Pacific Vibez Studios. That
Exactly.
we can provide any of that media that you need. We got the green screen.
Yes, sir.
I got the professionals, you know what I mean?
Yup.
As far as the, top quality cameras with the lenses and the editing and all that to make it look, the mastering of all that.
Right. I'm gonna have to come tap in over here to shoot a video soon.
Right.
Yes, sir.
No, this is, I'll hook you up for the jig.
For sure, brother.
Yeah. No, this is one of the main reasons, because I was told, like I mentioned to you earlier, that one of my rapper homies, he was saying like, man, you should really, before I, made this into what it is right now, he was saying that people had to go all the way down to Fremont and Hayward to do music videos.
Right.
And there was nothing in San Jose that was providing these services. So
Yeah.
that's when I put 2 and 2 together and came up with Pacific Vibez Studios right here.
Exactly. That's why this is dope right here. I love this little function right here. Little feng shui, got this right here. The whole vibe up in here is just dope.
I appreciate
Loving
it, man. Yeah. It's a work in progress, but
Exactly.
it's you know what I mean?
It's just even that more to be like one of the first few up in here while it's still building. So
Right.
you know what I mean? So we're gonna build together. I'm definitely gonna be back to fuck with you.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure. You're welcome anytime, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man. And what else we got? Oh, you mentioned the Usher thing. What you think about him, yesterday with Alicia Keys, bro?
Man, so that whole thing, I've been watching bruh for a while, and it's just like this dude's been pulling girls off they men at his shows, been pulling they girlfriends, they wives. But bruh, I understand you back in the back, when you was little, you had something with Alicia Keys, but bruh, she married now. Like, you going a little too far there, brother.
You can cross the line here.
Yeah, like, come on. We understand you Usher, but do you really got to be out doing all this? Like, come on. Like I said, as a man, you got to understand that there's lines you shouldn't be crossing. Like, if another woman got a ring on her finger, or you see her right there with a dude, like, we understand you Usher, you probably can, but don't be doing that shit out of respect.
Right. That was definitely crossing the line.
Yeah.
That was funny too, because I was watching it live, and then like immediately everybody started busting out all them memes. That shit went crazy
I was
viral.
like, ah, shit, here we go again.
That's crazy, right? Yeah, man. Hey, let's hear you spit some shit, man.
Let's do it then, man. I'm ready.
All right. Okay, here. That's the one right there.
So it's my track called Don Dada.
Yeah, tell them we can tell them where they can find you after.
Yes, sir.
Okay, going on in.
408. Josie the Skrillaville.
You hear me? The Locc stay lifted off the Zaza, laughing at you fake ass niggas like ha ha. You can't tell me nada. See, cause I'm the father. I stay yelling out this, that before the sun. Only rocking local brands like it's designer. Trey A snub with a 12 gauge pump, but that Glock 19, I keep that thing tucked. So put 'em up or line it up or get bucked. Cause niggas out here catching faces, throwing slugs. No time for that fake shit, so hurry up and pass the blunt. She asked, was I feeling it yet? I said, nah, let me fill my cup. So I hit the back to roll another one up. It's the Uso Rasta Samurai, back on some rude boy stuff. Caught lacking in the club and you didn't throw it up. Thought you was banging cuss, so I had to call your bluff. This shit's tough, but it ain't enough. In this lifestyle that I live, you just gotta run it up, whether you blood or cuss. We don't fuck with the fuss. Drugs in my system got me turning it up. Blunts in both hands, no, we burning it up. One's a fat backwood, the other is a Dutch. Now baby, bend over, you ain't doing too much. Known to go hard in the paint, call me cuz too clutch.
Check this.
Shout out my nigga Super Oos on this shit.
If the devil in my ear,
And he done data.
I be posted in the hood cause I'm Big Papa. Everybody know the O's, I'm a big problem.
Man, you came in hard there, boy.
Yeah, that was like the second video we shot. We actually shot that at a smoke shop over there on the north side. It was right there on Hofstadter and Flickinger. I was thinking like, shit, I need to shoot a video somewhere local, because the one, don't get me started, that we did before that, we shot that in Sunnyvale. So I was like, all right, we got my Usos from Sunnyvale. I need my niggas from San Ho to pull up. So I was talking about it, and at the time I was working at the 7-Eleven right there on Hofstadter and Flickinger. And the manager from the smoke shop came over, and he was just like, hey, I need a way to get more customers. Like, if you have any ideas. And I looked at him, I just threw an idea out there, and I was like, hey, how about you let me shoot a music video in your smoke shop? And he was like, all right, cool, let's do it. So I shot half of the music video at the smoke shop. And then the other half was at the park right across the street at Flickinger. I swear to God, within a year, the owner started giving me discounts, started telling me, hey, we got sample packs in the back. You could try this.
Family now.
And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, bro, you don't understand. So many people have come to my smoke shop being like, hey, this is the home of Code Blue. Like, we want to smoke what he's smoking on. And we're like, oh, okay. So shout out Titanic Smoke Shop. They be plugging me. My brother got a job there. My little homie got a job there. So like, niggas really just could stunt on niggas. And like, if you want to smoke, pull up over there. If you ain't got it, my brother got you. All you gotta do is toss him 5. He will roll a blunt. I ain't like, no lie.
That's what's up, man. So you became immediate family after that move.
Yes, sir. So it was just like, I started doing that shit, going to different places that would let me shoot videos around town. Like I even shot a song called Paisa, and La Vix let me shoot the video up in there.
Which one? The one on 4th Street?
No, right there by the Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
So they were like, yeah, pull up, shoot the video. So we're like, all right, cool. Like we even told them like what the song was about, and they're like, oh, so it's not even like disrespectful. It's just like, you just go ahead, do your thing. So we did it. We even like had some of the employees in the background like gigging while the song was going on. They looked over. They're like, hey, can you not put that in the video though? And I'm like, man, like that would be dope. Having like, come on, do us like actually doing the cha-cha and shit. Like,
they don't want to get fired,
right? You turn up
in your video.
But that shit was dope. We did that. We did a few at the tank shop. My favorite video that we did, because everybody, while we were posting little snippets, everybody thought we had flew out to Hawaii, but it was actually out there on a little bridge by Lake Anderson. It's a song called Gangsta Love. It's our remix of YG's Toxic. So like we did that little spin, and people were like, bruh, y'all really got something going on here. Cause like they seen me for the first time actually like start spitting in Spanish. I started singing a little bit on that, and people were like, I thought only Super Oos did the singing. No, I got some soul in me too. Like you gotta understand, like I'm Jamaican and Japanese, so I got it in there a little bit. I just gotta get a little drunk though.
Some sake bombs.
Yes, sir. A little sake bombs, a little wake and bake. So yep, get me in the feels.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, man. It was a pleasure having you, and I want you to let the people know where they can find you.
Man, so you already know what it is. It's Scinny Locc. You can find me on any platform, all major platforms. You get either under Scinny Locc, spelled SCINNYLO, 2 C's, or you can find me under Code Blue, and that's going to be on any major platform from Apple Music to Spotify to Amazon Music. I've even found my music on TikTok, Instagram, so people could be up on there making reels and shit. So it's like...
That's beautiful. They could find you everywhere, right?
Everywhere. And then I got Code Blue, the mixtape volume 2, dropping sometime this year. We just need to finish one more verse on a song that's almost done. And then by the end of this year, I'm hoping to finish up my first solo project, which is going to be called Gangsta and a Gentleman. It's going to be half rap, half R&B, just so people can see it's not just Code Blue on that tip. It's also me. So I'm just trying to keep it all the way around so people can see I'm not just on one genre of music. I could do everything.
Hell yeah. Diverse, right?
You feel me?
That's what it's all about, man.
That's always what it's about.
Man, you heard it right here. That's Code Blue. That's Scinny Locc with 2 C's, right?
Yes, sir.
On all platforms. This is Panama Steve, Pacific Vibez Studios. Until next time, y'all be smooth.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.